Am I live? Um... Oh! Hello! My name's 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐬𝐤𝐞 𝐬𝐤𝐞𝐬 Stigma balls. Thank you. Oh, so I heard this game is a bit short. We'll see. We'll see about that. I have this uncanny ability to stretch out the length of every horror game that I play and make it take 10,000 years. I am quite bad at video games. Quite not good. Dark mode. Pippa, is the new skin of yours? Wait. I just combined two checks. The skin of yours looks really good. Thank you. When will you be added to Fortnite? You know, someday. Just, you know, just waiting on it. They gotta add 𝐂𝐚 first, and then she'll get me in. What's up, my chinchilla? Stigma fork in the power socket? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No way I'm on time after attending an AnimateCon. Let's go! I had pizza too. Congratulations, Max Punk. That sounds like a hell yeah, even though I don't really like pizza, but I'm happy for you. Don't install Fortnite if you're in the game. I think they should put Hololive in Fortnite. No, I'd play Fortnite more. Who did the ears and the tail? I forget the name of the artist that did the tail. The ears were me. At least there's only 2 endings. Does it matter how many endings there are, given the fact that I'm just gonna look them up as a video anyways? Pippa, what's it like being a mark? What's a mark? What do you mean by that? I got the relaxed Mori figure. Hell yeah, the relaxed figures from Hololive are really nice. There's no save. Videos are basically gameplay. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, like a sucker? What do you mean? Someone who can be robbed? What do you mean? What the hell? Don't rob me. What the hell? I don't know if I've ever been robbed. I don't think I keep good enough track of my stuff to be able to tell. Coolest great thing, can we fluff the tail? Maybe put our face in the fluff? Proper ties sting murky. So anyways, how's your sex life? You clicked on a Trojan. I clicked on a Joe Rogan. I managed to get both a normal 𝐂𝐚 and a school 𝐂𝐚 figure at MetroCon. Hell yeah. I think Pekka Mama and Papa Kim would get along. I don't think they share a common language. I don't... Haha, Johnny, you're such a kidder. Trojan Hogan? That's the guy, that's his name. Man. Have you heard about 𝐂𝐚? 𝐂𝐚 dick. They used to be everywhere. They used to be non-stop. Yeah, but my room also got very moldy. I have very bad vision, so I noticed it too late. I hate this. You should definitely treat that mold. And treat the source of the mold. If you have mold, something's causing it, so figure that out. You got this. I believe in you. Don't breathe it in. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. Man. I have gross story. Papakin's new dog. I guess at one point while I was doing something out in the yard, or running errands, or walking my dog, or cycling, I don't know when exactly it happened. The one that only speaks Ukrainian, the Ukrainian one, yeah. Pissed in my room somewhere. I don't know where. I can't identify the source of the smell. Mamakin can't either. She has tried helping me. She has tried searching. So my room just kind of smells like dog piss. It's on the walls. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's like in multiple spots, and that's why I can't find like one clear spot. She can't find it either. Good luck getting the scent out. Yep. It's UV light. Wait, would a UV light work? Would a UV light? Wait, would a UV light work? You have carpet or wood floors? Carpet. It will. Okay, well, new idea. I will try that. Thank you. Thank you. And then just in general. Try cat meow, thank you. It's getting into gloomy season. Does anybody else get like seasonal depression? I feel like I was starting to feel really good. I've been getting a lot better mentally. And I think part of it is like sitting out in the sun more. But now it's really cold. Everything hurts. It's cold and everything hurts. My joints hurt and my ears hurt. If I go outside, my ears will hurt because of the wind. I need to get earmuffs. I'm so basic. I have his old bones. My joints hurt really, really bad when it gets cold. The sun gets me irritated, really. Skeptical Panda, thank you. Take some vitamin D. A good adult multivitamin works for me. What multivitamin do you guys recommend? Just wear more clothes? I gotta. Those are gonna be huge earmuffs. It's 100 degrees here. Lucky. Hag confirmed. Your joints should not hurt. My joints hurt when it gets cold. Flintstone. Is that really a good brand? All wind burn is the best. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like when you're not so depressed for a while and then it just comes back and you're like, what the fuck? It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like an old friend showed up at your door and they're asking you for money and you're like, I don't have anything to give you. And they're like, I know you do. And they walk into your house and they take $5 off your nightstand and you're like, I guess you live here now. I guess we're roommates again. Welcome back. Well, Frog, thank you. Pippa Love. Joe Burns, thank you. Animal urine could often require special chemicals to break down even after you scrub the area. Ask any vet if they can recommend some. Ultra Derek, thank you. When my joints hurt, I know I'm about to get really, really sick. I hope I don't get really, really sick. Sarah, thank you. Not even a week ago you were mad because your room was too hot. Which situation would you rather be in? Neither! I don't want it to be too hot or too cold. If I have to pick one though, I'd rather it be too cold because I can just like bundle up more. But when it gets too hot, my computer starts dying. Nord Clips, thank you. Buy some warm fall winter athletic clothes. Oh, do they make them? Do they make athletic clothes that are warm? Cold is better. Cold is better. Alright, Goldilocks, what the fuck? Better upgrade your cooling? It just gets too hot. It gets too hot. I don't have a very big room, Jet. It's a pretty small space and it gets really fucking hot in here when the computer's on. Even if I turn it off. When I live there's only cold. Where I live there's only cold days. It's like winter 9 months of the year. What the fuck? Are you in like Greenland or something? Get like a window AC unit. We had a like portable AC unit and Mamakin didn't realize that it like drains out the bottom and I had no idea either. But so we had this AC unit in the living room and apparently they drain out the bottom. So did it drain into the floor? It did. So the floor is just completely destroyed over there. We ended up taking out all of the carpet from the living room. And she was like, she like could just like scoop up the floorboards in that spot. Like it just like instantly crumbled. Like she scooped her hand into the floorboard and pulled up chunks, like little crumbles of floorboard. That's why the carpet got taken out. Yeah. Yeah. sell the chunks as merch. I don't think we have them anymore. I think she already got rid of them. That's horrifying. It's a pretty bad spot over there. How much mold? Surprisingly, I didn't see any. I guess maybe the wood boards are molded and I just can't tell. I don't know. Live and learn. At least now you know. Yep. Portable AC suck. They make nice window units now. The window units are so loud. Get a mini split for your room. Surprised the unit didn't develop mold. I don't know. I just knew like it smelled pretty bad over there. And like I would sit on the couch like right next to it because it would get so hot that I'd wanna like lay there and just soak in the AC. And I had no idea. I had no idea. Like even walking over there, I never felt like the carpet being wet or anything. You finally checked and noticed? Well, I spilled something over there. I spilled Mamakin had like a tray of beads on a table over there. And she has like this table that like flips. It's like a crafter's table or some shit. I don't know what it is. But basically I set a drink down on there and I didn't realize that the table part was like loose. And so it flipped the table, the spinny part of the table, and spilled beads everywhere. And then I didn't pick them up. I didn't pick them up because I was hot and I was like, fuck it, I'll get to it later. Well, Mama Kid came and she cleaned it up. And she was like, wait, why is it wet over here? Lazy rabbit. It was so hot. Oh god. I'm so sleepy lately. Fun little surprise for someone else. She watched me do it. Alright, this is not like I made a mess and left it for Mamakin to discover. She was right there when it happened. Zachary Wall thinking Kirsten might be able to give advice about the hidden dog piece. She had a similar experience with Tim's dog. Aww. What happened to her? 3 days are sleepy time, yeah. I'm so cold, chat. I wanna put like a giant heat blanket over my bed. And I wanna put another one underneath my bed. And I wanna just crawl underneath my bed and build a wall of pillows around the entrances of my bed and turn the top heat blanket on the max and then turn the bottom heat blanket on to like medium, and I wanna just be warm. Do not do that, Pippa. That's a great way to get first degree burns. Heat blankets are nice, just careful you don't make it a fire hazard. Yeah. I cannot sleep without a heat blanket when it gets cold. I will just keep waking up. I have a small heat blanket, not like a big one. I used to have like a big one, but it's kind of like I don't know how to wash it, so it got to a point where I'm like, I will keep this in case, but I will not like allow this to come into contact with my skin anymore. It's only like a put it on top of another blanket type situation. You just watch it. Well, it's got a bunch of mechanical parts attached. So what I do for it is I just let it sit in the sunlight every so often. This is not saying you always cold and hot, Peppa, going through menopause. Oh, the blanket is merch. What the hell? It should have a cover. It does not have a cover. It does not have a cover. Can you disassemble it into parts? I don't know. I tried like disconnecting the electronics from it. Can't do that. Buy a cover. It's so like old and dirty now. I'd rather just like buy a new one. Kusa, thank you. I made it to Chillaween doll. Hope you like it. I bet I'll love it. I want to see. But do you have any collab in mind for the near future? I've been putting together a not Lethal Company. Wait, did I write Lethal Company? Oh god, I don't even remember what I scheduled. No, content warning. Okay, I've got a content warning collab that I'm scheduling. I'm just waiting on one more person to sign up for it. And then that'll be a go-ahead. And then Monday I've got a collab with Billion. And then I thought I had a collab with Nyaru, but it turns out it was not a collab. It's just like a hangout thing. And then I think there's some more that I can't remember off the top of my head. Ugh. When's the collab with Joe Rogan? Someday. Someday. Alright, it's been 16 minutes. We should jump into the game. We should jump into the game. Oh man. Chat, I hope you guys drink lots of warm drinks now that it's cold season. I hope you guys are able to get your hands on... Oh, he suddenly invited me into his house. I wonder why. I hope you guys are able to get your hands... Ah! Jesus Christ. My cup of mac and cheese. I hope you guys are able to get your hands on a heat blanket. They have them at like Goodwill sometimes. They are quite nice. So scared. Ah, you guys are already scared. You good, bro? Yeah. I got 10 yen. What the hell? The filter on this is so intense. I hope this is the right way. Summer for like another month here. Poor thing. Oh, I hate seeing dead animals on the side of the road. Right in front of the shrine. I got 10 yen. Can I donate my 10 yen? Who doesn't hate that? Surprisingly, some people think it's funny. Some people... I remember I had a bus driver who... I never actually saw her hit any animal, but she would always get like really excited at the idea of it. Like she would talk to... That's where the smell was coming from. She would talk to like the kids on the bus and be like, oh, it'd be 10 points if we hit that deer. A dog is 20 points. Cat is 50, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, what the hell? Your people are psychopaths. How are you allowed to drive around the school bus of children? There's a video of people trying to run over a rubber snake. People are evil. Told me to be in the apartment room 104. I've had past friends tell me they try to hit animals and they would give themselves points. Yeah, it's... that's odd. I see a crumpled paper in one of the slots. It says it costs 100 yen. I need to find some change. Yeah, people are evil, chat. Some people are just incredibly fucked up. And it's like, man. Why? Some people I grew up with had this irrational hatred of cats and would try to hit them with their cars. Because it's like a socially acceptable, or it was like a socially acceptable thing to do. Ooh. Ah. Ah. It's like just normalized psychopathy. FC playthroughs like you, 100 points for a fat kid. It's locked. Isn't this his mother's car? If people were automatically good, they would not need to be taught the difference when they're young. True. I hate when people say that, like, evil is taught. You know? A lot of... I've heard this a lot. Where people will be like, oh, well, man isn't born evil. Children aren't born evil. And it's like, yes, they are. What do you mean? Children are born incredibly evil. That's why they'll, like, steal your stuff. Or, like, pick on smaller kids. Or, like, cry when you take something from them. They're not, like, evil as in, like, conscious of their maliciousness. But, like, they are, at times, malicious. they're self-preserving. Oh, thank you. Haven't these games taught you that the outside world is dangerous? Stay inside, keep pets inside, trust no one. Malice implies intent. I don't know if being conscious of it makes a difference. I don't know. You don't have the intention or knowledge. Where the hell can I get more yen from? Griffin, thank you for the 20 gift pippies! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you for the 20 gift pippies! Woohoo! I need to come up with like a fun little jingle. I've gone all this time without having a fun little jingle for gift memberships. Looks like thank you! Kids are self-serving because they don't know better. It says more about their upbringing if they stay self-serving. I think that's a good way to put it. Tactical Templar, thank you. Hey people, I have no scientific basis for this, but you strike me as the type of person who likes to smell their own feet. Absolutely not. I think feet smell really gross. And I remember one time when I was a kid, I thought it would be like, I guess funny to lick the bottom of my shoe. And that was not funny. That was not funny indeed. That was quite gross, actually. What the fuck? Yeah, it's kind of brain damaged. Kind of a brain damaged idiot. Where's the punchline? Haha, licked my own shoe. Mad because like you hearing an exegesis of total depravity from the pink chinchilla abbot is always fun to hear. Long may you live. Oh, thank you. I think it would be interesting if I original dad, thank you. If I stream, Bob's Beard says thank you for the gift. Thank you. Woohoo! If I could like be a streamer until like the day I die, and I live to be like 80, right? If Face Connect lasted that long, it'd be cool to be able to like go through like the timeline of my life, you know? Be like, oh, this is when I thought this is when I said this is when this, you know? And like compare, you know? We'll hold you to it. Knitting hand cam stream. Yeah, I'll be 80 years old doing knitting hand cams. Is there anything else up here? I can't find the extra yen. CEO Face Connect. I'm gonna climb up in the ranks. I'm gonna become CEO of Face Connect someday. Sumimasen. Hello? There really is no one. This year I think you had glove. Oh, and Grandpa, think you need something to change the subject and we get feet. Yeah. You can just wait outside. Did he say there's a sparky somewhere? I forget where though. Probably under like a pot or something? Or maybe like... Perhaps I can enter from here. Oh, I remember now. It should be under a lemon tree pot. There we go. Whoa! Your apartment is so nice! Wow. What's this? I think I see something stuck inside the hole. Wow, this room looks really good for an apartment. That's what I'm saying. This is a really nice apartment, dude. Jesus Christ. This is sick, Chad. I want this. Kusa, thank you. People, nature not good or evil when they are born. Okay, what now? I think something is stuck inside the hole. I don't know how to get it. Can't go in there. That's a nice little detail. Your shoes disappear when you leave. Donovan, thank you. Nursing home stream when? I'll get it later. Yeah, I wonder what I need. Water flooded out. I'm not saying what I meant to interact with. Oh, you know, I've seen that apartment prefab in so many VR chat worlds. Oh, is this in VR chat? Thank you, Rolling. Thank you. Nature and nurture are both very important. I don't really play VR chat. Oh, there we go. I used to want to get into VR chat because I really like the characters and stuff. And I used to think Second Life is cool. But what I liked about Second Life was that, like, you didn't actually have to, like, socialize with anybody. In Second Life, you could run around playing games. Like, there was one Pokemon world where you'd run around catching Pokemon. And you could, like, customize your house. So I had, like a Minecraft house. It was, like, a house that was, like, it looked like it was ripped out of Minecraft. And I spent so much time hunting for, like, secondhand assets and stuff at what you would call garage sales, yard sales in VR chat, or not VR chat, Second Life. And people would resell, like, basically like NFTs. It'd be like couches and stuff, because there were like capsule machines. So people would do capsule machines and you'd get like a green couch, and the lineup was green couch, red couch, yellow couch, and then like a giga rare, like, rainbow couch or whatever. And so you'd go to like people's yard sales and they'd be like selling off their yellow couch and their green couch because they wanted the rainbow couch or whatever, you know? And so you could then like buy that from them for like dirt cheap. And then there were entire worlds full of just like free stuff that you could get. It was so fun. I really liked Second Life. I used to just sit in clubs and stuff, and I never talked to anybody. I kept everything muted. It's funny because I like would sit there. I didn't mute like the voice. Like, people would come up and they'd try to talk to me and stuff, but I would just stand there because I didn't want to talk to anybody. Because like the few times that I did talk to people, it was just so awkward and miserable. Because I shared a username with somebody, I guess, that was like a real piece of shit. So people would like come up to me thinking I was that person. Like, they had like a big reputation, I guess. So they would like talk to me thinking I was that person, either because they were a friend or because they were like wondering if I was that other person just with like a changed name. But like, why would I change? If I was that person, why would I change my name to like something almost identical? And so... bleh, whatever. Anyways, but I would go to like the VR chat clubs and stuff, and it was fun to just like sit there and listen to people. And there were like live radios. People, Dusty, my library had a Second Life for Dummies book. What the hell? It was fun to like sit there, and you'd have like your character do like a little animation of like lounging in a chair or like drinking at a bar or whatever, eavesdropping. I would eavesdrop. And I ran into, at one point, one of my favorite YouTubers at the time, 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐷𝐵𝐻. I think his username was Charlie's with a bunch of Z's. But it was it always ends in ERP. I never witnessed any ERP. I think people would go back to their worlds if they wanted to do that stuff. The troll guy, yeah. 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐷𝐵𝐻. Never heard of him. He's pretty great. Thank you, Peeba. Your hatred for pineapple on pizza gave me a craving. It was very yummy. Ew. But yeah, most of the worlds that I went to in Second Life, it was like they were very strict. Like, you couldn't have, like, I saw people get in trouble because they had like not safe for work stuff under the clothing of their character. So like they're pretty strict, especially like the Pokemon world and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, just like sitting there listening to people talk, listening to the music. It was, yeah, I know, people were naked under their clothes. What the hell? Background noise, and you always remember him dancing in the fountain. He was great. I wonder if he still uploads. But how would that even be registered? Like model scanning? I have no idea how they did it. I never got that into it. Is there anything? Charlie Winsmore actually turned into a normal streamer? You used to watch him years ago. What the hell? I'll have to give him a peep. But yeah. Second Life was cool. I can't get into VR chat. The only thing to do in VR chat is to actually talk to people, and it's like the only times I go into VR chat are when I want to feel like sentimental, I guess. Like I'll go into like the aquarium worlds, and I'll be like, wow, this is so like beautiful. Yay. Or I'll go to like, there's like this one rainy rooftop world, and I'll just sit there and be like, wow, it's raining. You know? Is it even fun anymore? Second Life? I don't know. I haven't played in years. VR chat though? I don't think VR chat has ever been fun. You go in VR or desktop? I would go in VR because on desktop it doesn't matter. Like it's not immersive. What's cool is going into VR chat in VR and like exploring the environments, you know? Like the Feed the Goose one, that one's pretty fun. But it's only fun for a little bit. VR chat is fun if you're with friends. I don't want to commit that much. I know that sounds terrible, but I don't want to sit there and be locked into VR and have like open mic and everything and my movement tracked and stuff just to hang out with people. I'd rather like pop into a Discord channel and I can be very non-committal. You know? VR chat is like a park that you go to with other people online. Yeah, I don't like that aspect. I don't like the social aspect. I like to go to a park just to be at the park, you know? I don't want to talk to people there. You can hop in Discord and chat or listen? Yeah. Doesn't it have desktop mode? VR chat does, but what's the point of that? The only good thing about VR chat is the VR aspect, you know? So it's like, if I'm gonna boot up an environment, I'm not gonna boot up an environment on desktop mode. Because if I was gonna do it on desktop mode, I'd boot up a more beautiful game. You know? I'd like open up fucking Black Desert Online and look at how beautiful those landscapes are. God, video would be so cool in VR. Rocket Scout, thank you. In Second Life, you can be anything you want. In VR chat, you can be anything you want, but you have to use a mic to chat and you will still sound like you. Yeah. Oh, that was something else I liked about Second Life is I didn't have to speak. In Second Life, there was a chat system and it was kind of garbage, but that's how, if I ever needed to talk to anybody, I would talk through there. I remember my landlord would message me. I remember I had, in Second Life, you had landlords when you rented a parcel. It was the funniest fucking thing. I remember, like, they'd be like, oh, can you take this down? Or, oh, we don't allow, like, this stuff. And I'd be like, okay. What? Yeah, you pay rent to an in-game landlord. It was cheap. It was like 0.015 cents like a week. Oh, the VR chat literally has chat boxes for mutes. Does it? I've never seen a chat box in VR chat. I thought that was one of the things people complained about with VR chat is that there are no chat boxes, and that's why people have to like learn VR chat sign language. Ah yes, the joy of escaping the real world by paying rent. I know. Oh, they added it later. Erica was using it during the 3D stream. I didn't see that. I'm still mad about that. I'm still sulking. I haven't changed that setting back either. I should really do that before next time we do any sort of VR event. It was funny, don't worry about it. Maybe it's for the best, because I remember during when we were playing the prison breakout game, I kept making a lot of like police violence jokes. So maybe it's for the best. I remember I thought it was like such a great bit when the manager was chasing me when I was escaping the prison. I kept like looking back at her to like, I was trying to be funny. I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here, I'll never see you motherfuckers again. And now knowing that nobody could hear me that whole time, I kind of want to watch it because maybe it'd actually be funnier. it'd actually be funnier, me running away muted, just occasionally looking back at the camera. God, you seemed like a badass. I was so cool. I was so cool. I hope I had my glasses toggled. My shades toggled. Never change. I tried to be so prepared for that. I even had like an extra camera set up. I don't know if management used it, but I used like the broadcast mode and I screen shared a camera, a live streamer camera in the VR chat to OBS. Used OBS virtual camera and then used OBS Ninja to like send the link. So if management wanted, they could have like a separate camera angle. I don't know if they ever used it. I don't think you. Pip is a mouse with a furry tail. Oh, the chinchilla! You got so distracted by the game. Or so distracted by tangent. They did not? Oh, well. It was there if they wanted to use it. Okay, we've got to collect notes. We have to collect notes, I guess. We love the app. We do love the app. Oh, can I use this to get the thing out of the hole? Use hook, yes. Wonderman. We're collecting the 8 pages. Oh. April 4th. Moving is over at last. And today marks the first day living alone. And also the first day writing a journal. One more tangent, chat. Sorry. Okay, I did not originally... Well, I guess I did. Okay, like, management came to us and was like, for the 3D stuff, you guys are gonna need a Quest and 𝐂𝐚𝐭. And I was like, okay. I already wanted a 𝐂𝐚𝐭 anyways, so I'm just gonna buy it. And, like, you guys don't have to, like, refund it or anything, you know? Like, you don't have to reimburse. Like, I'm fine covering it myself. Same thing with 𝐂𝐚𝐭. I wanted 𝐂𝐚𝐭 anyways. You guys don't have to reimburse me. So I, like, ordered my stuff, like, way ahead of time. Because, like, I didn't want to wait or anything. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm hyped for this. And part of why I was hyped for the Quest headset was because I wanted to go specifically in the VR chat. Because I wanted to watch movies. I was like, oh man, this will be so cool. I can lay in bed with my VR headset and watch movies on a screen and be like fully immersed. I can like sit here, eat popcorn. That'll be so comfy. And then I learned that like 2 months before I had bought the headset, they removed all of the movie theater worlds. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Bruh, yeah. I guess movie theater worlds do not exist anymore. There's programs for video players. Well, I don't know how to make that shit work. Recently found this awesome metal band called Dexcore. Anyone know them? I do not know them. They aren't removed, just privated? Well, how do you get to them? Because I still want to do that. I still want to do that. I ended up getting so mad about it, I bought a fucking projector off of Amazon. I was so mad. I went on Amazon and I spent $100 dues on a projector. And the worst part is I don't have enough room in my room to make full use of it. So it's like, it's like, the projector is like either really blurry or in order to get like the nice, clearer image, I have to like make it so part of the movie is cut off in the corner of my room. So it's like, it's so scuffed. It's so scuffed. Not even on your ceiling. It would stretch too much if I put it on the ceiling. There's not. That's like even less distance. Just get a small TV. Projectors are absolutely horrible. I think they're fun. I think they're really fun. Just get a small TV. But I wanted the big screen! Get a good quality projector, you have to spend way more. I sometimes, I'll just like, to get like the best image possible, I'll like point it at my door from the corner of my room. And it's like the image is broken up into like a fucking inverted cube, but that's okay. Steam has some VR video players that are easy to use, do they? Do they? Buy a big screen. I don't have room! Background noise, thank you. Reverse rabbit's paw. Everything crumbles for you. Ah, well. What is an inverted cube? Okay, like the negative space of a cube. I was excited about VR movies until I tried it and realized the resolution is crap. Is it? Is it bad? Maybe I shouldn't be excited for it. Big Screen is the name? A VR app. Is it in VR chat or is it just like an app on Steam? VR movies is doable though, it's not hard. I do really want to watch them. I do really want to try. Is an app on Steam? On Steam? I wonder if I could get my parents to do like a VR movie night. But then we need 2 more fucking Quest headsets. And those things are kind of expensive. I don't know. Anyways. Moving! Oh, April 4th. Moving is over at last, and today marks the first day living alone, and also the first day writing a journal. I really look forward to the experience. I've always dreamed of it. I decided to move here because the rent is very cheap. I honestly can't believe that a broke student like me can afford such a nice room. Plus, it's really close to my school. How amazing is that? I ate out with my parents today to celebrate the move, and they were both laughing and just having a great time. Living alone is great and all, but man, I'm going to miss those faces. You will. They told me that they're going to be here for only a couple of days. They kept telling me how worried they are, but they're just overthinking. They don't have to worry about a thing. I'm gonna do just fine. Finish writing. Yes. This guy's dead. This guy's fucking dead. I lived without my parents for a while. I'm not gonna say it was miserable, but it was kind of like... It was kind of lonely. Kind of very lonely. I don't know what looking through there did for me. Oh, I can open this now. This apartment is so nice. Oh my god, look at the bathroom! Jesus Christ. Oh. It's been a while since I lived with my parents, but they're coming to visit next weekend. Hell yeah! I need to find a way to dry the paper. There we go. Here's the dryer. No reflection. She's a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! April 5th. Today I took the whole day just setting everything up in the room. What used to be a room with small luggage and a simple bed now became a room with a bunch of furniture and a whopping queen-sized bed. The previous tenant left everything and the owner was too lazy to get rid of them. Dad seemed to like this house so badly. He said he'd like to stay a little longer. But as much as I appreciate their company, I'd like to live life already. The owner came to say hello today. He looked like he could use a little sleep though. What was wrong with him? He shook my hand with a big smile on his face and told me how grateful he was for someone to finally rent the room, but how he stopped smiling right when he let my hand go. That was way too weird. Anyways, the new semester starts tomorrow. Gotta get ready. Yeah, thank you. My friend's got his cat's balls removed. What the fuck? F in chat for that guy's cat. That's good though. You should spay and neuter your pets. I think it's silly when people are like, oh, but I want to have the offspring of, like, I want that lineage, you know, of my pet. I want to have, like, I want to be able to have, like, a piece of them even after they're gone. And it's like, motherfucker, it's not the same dog. Even if you clone the dog, it wouldn't be the same dog. Go get another dog. Yeah, it sucks. But, like, come on, man. Some pets are worth money. Yes, some are. 98% are not. Oh, it died! I need more notes. Is there anything here? Spay and neuter your Pippa, what the hell? What the hell do I do now? 98 is generous? True. Found most of my pets in the street, or they were given to me by a friend. Wholesome. Good. Pretty wholesome. Sounded like somebody walking. What do I do now? What do I do now? Neuter pipples for sure. Neuter most pets. It's just not worth it. Why am I getting so many Discord messages? Ah! Ah! That's what I think. This is the same exact bathroom as that Vtuber horror game, is it? If your pets could spay and or neuter, you know they would as vengeance. Oh, key. Can I use it to get into the car now? Oh, I can. Oh, another paper. Neuter most people. You guys ever notice that it's the people that would make great parents that are like, nah, I can't have kids. I wouldn't be able to handle kids. And you're sitting there like, you are like the nicest person I've ever met. What do you mean? You are like... Oh, there... Wait, what's... The furniture got rearranged. What the hell? You're sitting there like, man... The fucking... Like, girl who bullied me in high school is... Like... a grown-ass adult, and she's had like a kid for every year since fucking freshman year. And like, no, I just don't know if I could give them the life that they really deserved. And you're sitting there like, bro, a kid for every relationship, yeah. April 6th. Today was the first day of the semester. It's good to see my boys again. They wanted to come see my new apartment, but I don't know. They better not fuck anything up. Mashima-sensei is my homeroom teacher. I wonder what kind of teacher she is. I hope she's not mean like the previous one. That guy was an asshole. Another weird thing happened today. When I got out of the room this morning, some middle-aged ladies across the street gathered and talked bad about this apartment. Women of that age like to gossip a lot. It's probably whatever. Oh. So that's where bullies come from. That is where bullies come from. Neglectful parents. Shitty parents. Oops. What the hell is this thing on the door? I thought it was like a mail catcher, but it's not. Did more fall off that just now? It is a mail catcher? Huh. Up, I need more yen. Extra rather than you. Pee, pee, pee. What the hell do I do now? Do I go across the street? Do I go find some old ladies? I just stop people from spying through the mail slot. I'll pick up the fish. You want this? You want? You want? What the hell do I do with this? Hmm? I'm gonna go cook something with this fish I just found. You have fun doing whatever you're doing over there. You want some fish? What is that? Is that a noose? What did he just give me? Wait, he gave me some yen. The fuck? I've come to cook some fish. Or not. Perhaps I can throw it into the bathtub. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I meant to do. That's not a fish. That's a knife. Australia's accent is cute. I don't know what it is, but it's a cute accent. I thought we need to cook the fish. Run the dryer? It's a very sharp fish. What the hell do I do? Do I go up to the evil ghost? I guess there's no saying it's an evil ghost. Maybe it's a nice ghost. You said she's Hispanic? Oh. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna, I guess, try walking up to the ghost lady. I've already prayed at all the shrines. I don't know what else to do. Mercenary, thank you. What was that? Glad to be able to get your streams again. I feel like I've missed some things though. Oh, okay. Yay, more money! What now? Yeah, the fish smell bad, I guess. I guess she doesn't like the fish. Does anyone have more money for me? Looks at the audience expectantly. That's a joke. Unless it's an invisible wall. Unless... Did you look at the car? I did. I got a note from there. Maybe we should just head back into the room now? I guess? Me, would I look at the rate of inflation in relation to house pricing? Don't worry about it. Live in the pods. Eat the bugs. Joe, thank you. Spend $800,000 on a starter house, quote unquote. What the fuck? We got more money. Cheaper! Thank you for the $5 Rice Guy, thank you for the $10 Pippa Tag said. Thank you, Mercenary, thank you. I found some money, Lamel. Thank you! Much appreciated. Record noise, thank you. The club was talking is pretty lit. You guys didn't actually have to give me money, but I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Pretty thank you. No rabbits. You cannot have my money. He doesn't know. He already gave it to me. What about like, thank you. Imagine explaining to your family watching a chinchilla anime woman chasing ghosts around with a fish. Here's your guilt money. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sam, thank you. I got paid today. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Zentetsu, thank you. I don't know if crocodiles count as money. Here you go. Thank you for the 5,000 crocodiles. Thank you for a collab with the ram earlier. Thank you. Brandon, thank you. Hey, oh, I don't think she likes it when you call her a ram. I watched her streams a bit. She's like, I'm not a ram. I'm not a ram. I'm a satyr. Brandon, thank you. Hey, Papa. Sheena wants to take the face talents to Hooters. Can you help her with this worthy endeavor? Of course. Of course. I'll start going hoot hoot. And Sheena will be like, oh man, right there's a hooter. I'm gonna take this fish to the back shed. Duncan Templeton, thank you. Rabbit Tribute, Napalm, thank you. I have a free milestone super chat. Hell yeah, Nate, great, thank you. Behold, yeah, but the equivalent of 200 yen. A little bit more than 200 yen, we think. Also, Napalm, what do you mean a free milestone super chat if you spent $5? What do you mean free milestone super chat? Average week, thank you. Here's your money. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's that easy? It's that easy. I really can just be like, hello? Are you okay? Why is he just standing there? Dun, dun, dun! Girl Tom has a go pip 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 I'd thank you. Completely free membership money. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Otto D. Moriarty, thank you for the $100 dues. Or should be more specific, the $99.99. Milk. Man, I love 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐿. Also insert ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Thank you. Free! The Gold Crystallian, thank you. In the words of the great guy who can't remember where they're from, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. And thank you. I heard these are free. No, well, kind of. It's Brown, thank you. Gotta love these completely free super chats. Oh my god! Chat, I wanted to discover the origin of chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants earlier. Completely related tangent. No, thank you. I heard these are free. Yeah. Paper guy, thank you. Free. Okay, I was curious. I was like, I wondered like if like a specific brand started it or something. So like I tried looking up the origin of chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants, and I found this Quora post, and everybody on the Quora post is like, you should be adult enough to know that nothing in life is free. Next response. Of course they're not actually free. They're factored into the price of the cost of the food and drinks. Next post. The chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants are not free. Next post. The chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants are a complete abomination against God. If you went to... They don't actually say that, but they're like... They got really angry. They're like, chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants are not actually a Mexican dish. It's not a Mexican dish. If you go to Mexico, you will not find chips and salsa. That is not a thing here. We do not do that. What you are referring to is actually what one might refer to as a Tex-Mex restaurant. I'm just sitting here like, bro, I just wanted to know, like, what the origin is behind the fucking chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you guys so mad? Quora is confusing. Reddit moment. This was Quora! That's why I say why thank you. Everyone else is doing it, so why not? Well, thank you, thank you. Thank you. What's out of you? Here's 2000 Vietnam dong. Take my dong, Pippa. Thank you, there you go. Very many nice dong. Oh, cat, thank you. Pippa, I just recently learned you have a daughter, a very funny and bratty yellow banana cat. I had no idea, but I wanted to say congrats. Thank you. She is the light of my life. My favorite child. Just kidding, I don't pick favorites. But if I did, that's bad. Thank you. Don't care. Give chip. Oh, yeah, it started with pico de gallo on chips, but salsa is a Texanish variant. Chips and salsa makes me so fucking mad. I can't believe those stupid fucking Americans would combine chips and salsa and then attribute it to Mexicans. What the fuck, man? Those disgusting Americans, how could they say that we did something positive? Why don't they just complain about us more? Why don't they just hate us more? America should fucking hate Mexico more, you know? God forbid they be happy about literally anything. What the fuck, man? Call me Jaro, thank you. Gaming, thank you. Tips came from some dude who wanted to impress some customers, so he cut up a tortilla and deep fried them. That sounds true. I'm new here, 𝐒𝐴𝐚 introduced me. What's going on? Don't worry about it. If it's good food at a Mexican restaurant, it's Tex-Mex. I have no idea. I have no idea. My favorite thing to get at Mexican restaurants is chicken and mole. Oh, thank you. As a Texan, you're welcome for the delicious food. I like chicken mole. I like it when they do like chicken mole enchilada. Woo! Listen, thank you. Fun fact: Alfredo sauce on pasta is also American. God, we just can't stop winning. How do we do it? Oh my god, we can't keep getting away with it. Mole is great. Mole is so good. I like it when you go to a Mexican restaurant and they have like the actually spicy mole. It's like, it's chocolatey and it's spicy. And you're like, whew. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You like your mole spicy or sweet? I like it spicy, but also like a little bit sweet. A little bit sweet. Oh man. I love mole. Mole is so good. Mole is amazing. Mole is one of those things where I could never even attempt to do it at home because I would be so upset. Because it'll just never taste as good as it does in a restaurant, you know? Is Pippa hungry? Now I am. I'm thinking about fucking chicken mole. I went to Italy. I thought it would be different from American Italian food, but no, a lot of it was familiar Italian food. You know what's annoying is that caprese is, I guess, like an Italian dish, and I thought it was Greek this whole time because I've only ever had it at like Greek restaurants, and I've only ever been to one Greek restaurant. So I had a caprese at a Greek restaurant once, and I was like, man, that was so good. I learned what it's called through JoJo. They make it in JoJo. That's like one of my favorite dishes ever. It's just fucking sliced tomato, slices of mozzarella, and sometimes they put like a seasoning on there. It's pronounced caprese. Caprese? Is that what it's called? Caprese? Caprese. Is it caprese or caprese? How's part 6? I really like it so far. I just watched the episode with Weather Report. He's so fucking cool. Weather Report is so fucking cool. It's weird when they do the gay stuff in JoJo, but it's not gay anymore because the main character is a woman, and you're like, what the fuck? I guess Araki's not gay. I guess that's just kind of how he do things. Richard Slammer, thank you. I thought it was just called mole. Mole less weird. What? What is this god-awful buzzing? It's in the game. But yeah. Weather Report had hair number 2. Weather Report is so cool. Oh, Lucy, thank you. A large portion of American food is mixing 2 cultures dishes together, and somehow it works amazingly. It's also usually horribly unhealthy. Hell yeah. Jam, thank you. Weather Report can control the weather. Yeah, he's so cool. New guy, thank you. Pippa 2024, Kirsha Press Secretary. I'm not gay, they're fabulous, yeah. Ted T, thank you. Greece mentioned I'm still Pippa's top Greek guy. Hell yeah. You're probably the only Greek guy. Leonardo Rivas, thank you. Here's a little Chilean money. I'm working on a new socioeconomic system. I'm about to launch it. Hopefully it will stop us from eating the bugs. Wish me luck. Good luck, man. May you lead your country to prosperity. It's a little bit base, thank you. It's still gay. It just has more girls now, Lamau. True. Okay, true. Alright. Apartment memo. This apartment cannot be demolished. I tried to call a contractor trying to destroy it, but for some reason the phone line stops working. My mother suddenly becomes ill. I hope it isn't related. The local priest will not come. I tried asking other people to ask the priest. The priest got into an accident and died. Talismans are useless. I bought a box of talismans and stuck them on my walls, and they were all burned the next day. Whenever I put a talisman on the wall, the word curse will continue to appear in my head. The apartment does not catch fire. The building repels fire. The apartment must continue to sell. A resident will be chosen every month. The chosen one will be possessed in a week. And after the possession, the person completely disappears from this world and no one remembers a thing about the person. I keep having nightmares and a strange voice keeps telling me to bring human. I can't sell the apartment. I can't let them hurt my family. Someone, please help me! Huh. What do I do with the fish? The apartment hungers. Welcome, Lang, thank you. Has he tried tannerite? He should honestly really try tannerite. Eat it? I tried. Maybe there's another cat? Maybe? I guess it's an offering? I guess so. I wish it wasn't taking up a spot in my inventory while I didn't know what to do with it, because it's kind of like, well... Don't you get it? It's just a red herring! Give it to an ATM. Ashmar, thank you! Hey Pippa, my parents got a new Boston Terrier puppy today. Hell yeah. Oh, did you guys hear the new Joker movie sucks? Background noise, thank you. That all sucks, but at least it's rent controlled, yeah. Yeah. Can I put the fish back? I cannot put the fish back. I did hear that. Yeah, I still haven't seen the first Joker. I know that surprises a lot of people. I haven't seen it. It just never... I don't know. Like, eventually, right, like, I learned that it's actually good. I tend to be kind of, like, wary of things that, like, co-opt... How do I say this nicely? Like, loserdom? When movies are like, yeah... This one, it's like so hard being a loser and stuff, and you're like... This just comes off as weird and condescending. Incel core? Yeah, it's like... Not exactly my cup of tea, usually. I think I've been burned too many times by, like, the quote-unquote, like, nerd empowerment movies. Like, that used to be a big thing, where they would make movies where it'd be like, oh, actually, the nerd turned out to be pretty cool after all. And it's like they had to change their entire personality, and everything about themselves was stripped away in favor of more socially acceptable hobbies, interests, and personality quirks. And you're like, okay. Okay, Revenge of the Nerds was pretty good. I never watched that one. I only know it for the rape scene. Where, I guess, like, it's Halloween or something, or they're, like, at a party, and a guy, like, seduces a girl and then trades places with his friend. Oh, there's another shrine here. What the hell? Bazinga, am I right? You literally can't see that there's a shrine here. What the fuck? I feel slightly warmer. Is it just my imagination? Napalm, thank you. It helps. Joker was good because you were not supposed to like the Joker, but they accidentally made him easy to identify with. The sequel ruins this. Is that prank, bro? Revenge of the Nerds is not good. Real Genius is much better. What the hell do I do? Chat! I need help! Can somebody backseat? What do I do with the fish? What the hell do I do with this fish? Joker is really good. It's hard to watch, but good. I don't know about the sequel. Eat it. I can't. Pleasure yourself with it. Take it back to his natural environment, a warehouse. They reverted him to his comic behavior. Ask him for a job. Please give me a job, Mr. Fish. I can't a Coke for the fish. There's a crow on the railing? What? Where? Eh? Where is there a crow? Upstairs on the second floor. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it down here? Is that it? Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck, man? Increase the brightness? I don't... Oh, I can. Oh. Thank you. Oh god, now it's really bright in here. Oh, it was already pretty bright. It's fine. That's so random. That's so random. April 7th, I said hello to my fellow neighbors today. That's a polite thing to do, right? Always be nice to your neighbors, right, Mom? But you know what, Mom? I don't think that works here because I just got the cold shoulders from them. When I said good morning to the neighbor on the right, he just stared at me with his big eyes and without a word from his mouth, he shut the door on me. Even now, his big cat-like eyes won't leave my head. I shouldn't be so rude. I'll probably give it another go some other time. Anyways, today I saw a girl who looked just like the girl in 𝐏𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐸89 in my class. Her name's Mira, and I'd really like to get to know her. And from what I heard, she's single and ready to mingle. How lucky. I'm excited for tomorrow. Okay, and now we can go downstairs and get the other stuff. There we go. Can we see the shrine from here now? Oh yeah, now we can see the shrine. Jesus Christ. Is this localized? Okay, now we have to run back upstairs. And now I can pick stuff up. This really is like Slenderman the 8 pages. It's just running around, find a new page. Go for it. Fuck off. Find another page. Zentetsu, thank you. There are some movies that miss their mark and strike gold. Starship Troopers was supposed to be a satire of a fascist government. Made it look cool. April 8th. Mom came over to my room again. I told her she doesn't have to come anymore. Wait. Isn't kind of Alex Jones an example of that? Alex Jones, like, initially... If I remember correctly, right? Like, he was doing stuff satirically. And then it just turned into, like, an actual... Like, people were like, oh, yeah. Based. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is my life now. Binary Ghost, thank you, Pippa. Whenever I put you on my TV, my cat attacks me. Please stop thinking you know what Starship Troopers is about. I've never seen Starship Troopers. I have no idea what it's about. I don't know anything about Starship Troopers. He was never satire, Pippa. Then he was just a grifter all along. After 9/11, yeah. Because there's like the text messages where he reveals that he doesn't actually believe what he says. So I thought initially it was just like a comedy bit. I don't know. It's about love and financial manipulation through stocks. I don't know. Watch it. Maybe someday. Maybe if they put it in VR chat. Mom came over to my room again. I told her she doesn't have to come anymore. I think she had a fight with Dad again. Her passive-aggressive attitude got to me, so I asked her how Dad is doing. She refused to talk about it, instead just sat there quietly. I've never seen her like this before. She would usually put on a fake smile on her face after a fight. I would notice that, but it just wasn't like that this time. An hour or so later, she regained her usual positivity when she asked me if I could invite my old-time friend Sayaka. She had the biggest smile when I agreed to it. Mom must be worried for me to live alone still. I only have Mira-chan in my mind right now, though. But that smile, her eyes weren't smiling. I thought Alex Jones was banned from being mentioned on the internet. Maybe? It's not gonna stop me. Binary Ghost, thank you. Starship Troopers is about how effing cool it is to kill alien bugs. Hell yeah, 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐷𝐿 has mind powers. Okay, what do I do with this now? Can I put it next to the vending machines and look on top? Do your part. Is Starship Troopers like that game with where you kill the alien bugs? The whatchamacallit? Helldivers? Yeah. Yes? Pretty much. Oh, there's like a hand there in the doorway. It inspired Helldivers. Door hand. Hand door, door hand, hand door, door hand, door hand, door, door, hand door. Door hand, hand door, door hand, door, hand door, door hand, door, hand door, hand door. Ah. Look all night. What do I do? Blue moon. Where do I put this fucking stool? Oh, here. There we go. Man, door, hook, car, hand, door, hook, hand, door, car, hand, door, hook, door, hand, car, door. Out the window. Trade the chair with the raven for the fish back. Now. April 9th. I was able to talk to Mira-chan today. What a great day. Except for one thing. Mom was gone when I woke up this morning. The car was still parked here, and it's odd for her to leave without notice. I hope Dad picked her up or something because the car is still there. I invited Sayaka today and she said she'd come tomorrow. I hope this makes her happy again. Good night, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬. I am Alex Jones. They destroyed my water filter business and made my super male vitality supplements. Could not stop the chemicals in the water. Sad. Sad. Mandor, Hookar, Horde, Handor, Heart, Ken, Handor, Ken, Handor. Where to next? I think the one thing I really miss about Tokyo is the skyline. I really, if there's anything that could make me want to actually live in a city, it's a job offer to be a YouTube partner manager. But then also the other thing is like skylines are just so beautiful. It's so beautiful looking out at a skyline and just marveling at the wonders of man's creations, you know? Like, wow. Somebody was like, I'm gonna build like a fucking 60-story tall building. At one point in civilization, oh, City Skylines. Oh yeah, I have a City Skylines 2 code. I need to use it. Oh, the cat's gone. You know, like at some point in the history of civilization, we were living in like mud huts and shit, or like living off the land and building primitive housing, and that's like cool and all, but like wow, we've really come so far. Dixon Harris, thank you. What the fuck you doing in downtown Baltimore? Fuck you, Baltimore! What do I do now? I need 10 more yen. Based on? Based on what? Where do I go? What do I do? We need one more paper, yeah. Just watch the Flintstones, yeah. The historical documentary. Flintstones. Flintstones! They're the Flintstones! Da 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 family. I remember Hanna-Barbera cartoons would come on when I was younger. And I was... oh, hello. And I'd be like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Not gonna lie, I didn't think Hanna-Barbera cartoons were good. I liked old cartoons, you know? I liked, like, Tom and Jerry. But the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, I was like, this is just... everybody looks the same. Everything that happens is... It's just talking, and then some, like, wacky hijinks happens that takes, like, 5 seconds of animation. And they'll do, like, a little run sequence thing where their legs go all fast in a circle, and you're like, oh. Wow. It just wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. Was not big on Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Not going to spend your money. Oh yeah, I should go buy something with my money. I've never been so close to unsubscribing. The charm was the fact they had little to no competition at the time. There we go. I got our paper. Flintstones over the Jetsons. Flintstones had a pet dinosaur, which was cool. Jetsons had characters that didn't make me want to kill myself. Barney was so annoying. I don't like the dumb idiot friend archetype. I did not like Barney. I did not like Patrick in SpongeBob. There is no escape. I can't read the rest. Uh-oh. Chase sequence incoming. Binary goes, thank you. Fun fact, all Hanna-Barbera characters have a collar because it allows them to switch out the heads to make them talk, kind of like South Park with the bells. Is that how they did that? I'll call him later. I need to get home. Oh, am I the friend? I'm gonna get jump scared. 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 I looked back repeatedly as I felt I was constantly being watched, but no matter how many times I looked, no one was there. I couldn't handle the fear. I walked as fast as I could. We're the friend that was called over to come visit. He was absent from school the next day. His seat was occupied by someone else. I tried asking his friends and teachers, but none of them knew or even heard of his name. After school, I went to the same apartment. However, the apartment was sold. According to locals, the place has been on sale for a while. Where did the apartment go? And the boy I knew and loved, where did he go? Was it all my dream? Come to think of it. I don't remember his name either. Wait, who am I even talking about? The end. Result saved. Oh, I guess I got the good ending by talking to all the shrines? I guess? That one was really short. That one was really, really short. I like that, muskrat. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I like that it didn't have quite as much bullshit as the usual Chillaween art game. Goodness me, thank you. I don't get it. Basically, the main character is childhood friends with this guy, and he invites her to come over at his mom's request. So, he invites her over, and then we as the main character and his childhood friend, we come to visit him, and we find that he's not in his apartment, and his mom's car is left parked in the parking lot. So we walk around and we try to solve the mystery of the apartment, or like why we try to find out why he's not here, and there's like a bunch of like suspicious things happening, like the guy closing the door on us and throwing a noose out, the ghost of the girl, the people disappearing around us. And we discovered that the apartment is like cursed. It's a cursed apartment where it continuously needs like human sacrifices, and it takes about a week for it to eat somebody, and then it'll start demanding like another person. And it demands another person by harming the people around the landlord. And if the landlord tries to, like, demolish the apartment or anything, more bad stuff will happen to him. Got, like, a reflective curse on it. You mom gay, thank you! When I was a child, I felt sorry for Tom. The poor cat never got to catch his food. I felt so bad for Tom as well. I was like, how is Jerry the good guy? Tom is just doing his job. But also we had mousers, so. Predatory house SCP that eats people by deleting them from reality. Yeah. It's not an SCP, but background noise and I like this one. Had a different feel to it. Yeah. I honestly wouldn't mind if more Chillaween art games were like this and less like night delivery. I like you just kind of went around, and there wasn't like much gameplay, but you kind of just went around and you did the thing, and you uncovered a story as you went. The last one was bad. I did not like night delivery, and radio station was not a good story. Less action and more story, yeah. I don't know. I like the... Half of these games are basically walking simulators. I think that's fine. I think people give walking simulators a lot of shit. But, like, okay, as Like, when I'm playing a walking simulator, it's not fun. I don't want to play a walking simulator. But as a streamer, walking simulators are perfect for streams because I can easily get from point A to point B and keep the flow of the stream going without it being like as much attention on gameplay, you know? Allows for Zatsu, yeah. But there goes, thank you. All these times Tom was chasing a girl cat and just couldn't seal the deal. Nope. Sad. Walking equals yapping, yeah. Surprised they aren't releasing anything new this month. Same. You play games off stream? I do. I do. I just recently booted up Monster Hunter Now, I think is what it's called. It's Pokemon Go, but Monster Hunter. I kind of like the combat. I don't know how... I don't know how to, like, progress in it and stuff, but I downloaded it. I was really sick this morning. This morning I woke up and I drank my coffee and I ate some bacon and I took my medicines and I was like, I'm gonna go lay back down. I'm just gonna fall apart today. I didn't take my dog for a walk or anything today. But I feel really bad about. I feel so bad. She's been like walking around moping and being all sad and pathetic and running up to the door and getting excited when I go near it, and it's like, I'm not taking you for a walk today, I'm sorry. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. It surprises me how much she loves going on walks now. I remember when she was younger, it was hard getting her to go on walks because she would she could only walk for like 15 minutes before she'd sit down and then lay down and just like make me carry her back. She's seen light. She's seen the light. But now that she's older, she likes walking. She likes going on walks. Poor dog will be sure to give her lots of loves. So lazy. She was so lazy. Now she's in adulthood. She's become fat, but she likes to walk now. She really likes to run. Cindy Anapaz, thank you. Hello, Miss Pipkin. I'm the Friends of Kimono Mimi Research Society. Our mission is to foster a good relationship between Kimono Mimi and weebs everywhere. And I touch your ears for scientific purposes. Only if you wash them and use hand sanitizer. Probably feels better after she did it for a bit. I guess so. Better to be active for health. Yeah. Dogs get lazy later. Make sure to give them extra love during this period. She started off lazy and now she's more hyper. But she's losing weight too. She's losing weight. My parents pointed it out. They were like, oh look, she's getting slimmer. And I was like, you think so? You really think she's getting slimmer? And they're like, yeah, look at her. And I was like, ah! Hell yeah. I take her on a walk. I take her on like, I don't know how long the walk is. It takes like an hour to walk her. I take her on a 1 hour long walk. I don't know like how many miles we're actually going, but I take her on like an hour walk every other day. But she's so fat, I'd feel really bad like exhausting her. You know, like maybe she'd be fine to go walk every day, but I feel like if I walk her every day, I don't know if her joints and stuff can handle it. Dogs need to get that nervous energy exhausted. It's so funny walking her because she'll get tired and then she'll see another dog and suddenly all of her energy is back and she starts like tugging on the leash like she wants to run again, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I race her. It's funny though, when nobody's around, I can drop the leash and there's like some stretches of land where I can just like run with her. And she runs super far and then runs back when she notices I'm way far behind. Can't look weak in front of the other dogs. I guess not. Who wins? Always her. Always her. That's cute. She's a cute dog. She's a cute fat dog. Fine goes in you. Pippa, please use your VTuber riches to fund teaching chimps how to weightlift and eat protein powder supplements. We need to know how strong they can be. What? What the fuck? Is this 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬? I think it's so weird how that tweet popped off. I got a message from management. They were like, no politics. And I'm like... I saw a bunch of other accounts doing it. I thought it was obvious that it's just if you like the tweet, it sends out an automated response to you. It's not like Donald Trump did not actually fucking respond to me. It's just like an automated bot thing. And I saw a bunch of other accounts doing it at the time, so I was like, oh, I'm kind of late to this, but this will still be funny. So I did it. And then it like popped off, and I guess there's a bunch of people who don't know that it's an automated thing, and I'm like... I'm not endorsed by Donald Trump. Dulog's thinking, wow, can't believe you have such famous fans. I know. I know. Unlike you, not even a real VTuber. Sad. Thank you for the $20. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to thank you. Pippa is Trump's Oshi confirmed now. I wonder who Donald Trump's Oshi would be. I like to think it'd have to be like a VTuber with big titties. And like 𝐿𝐴 for sure. I think I'd agree with 𝐿𝐴. I don't know if 𝐿𝐴 would be his Oshi. I feel like Noelle. Yeah, I feel like Noelle. I feel like Shirogane Noelle would be Trump's Oshi. I think Biden would like Shigure when she's in her loli model. What would you sound like? You probably 𝐂𝐡𝐚? Maybe. That'd be funny. Nate, great, thank you! A Pippa Trump 𝐿𝐴 collab would go crazy! Biden would like Luna. Damn Spinner, thank you! But the Dawn sent you a personal video for the Fate stream. True. True. Donald Trump did personally send me a video. 500,000 CCV. It'll be the greatest stream. The greatest stream you've ever seen. Unbelievable, unimaginable levels of stream right here. You'll never see this anywhere else. Great stream, a big stream, the greatest stream, huge stream. You would not believe. We'll go on the stream, we'll go bing bing bong. It'll be beautiful. Bing bing bong. Beautiful stream. The finest, one of the finest streams. Bigly stream. My name goes, yo, I'm Donald Trump, and when I'm president, I will be president. I'm putting Pippa into my cabinet as Secretary of Animal Labor. Hell yeah. Why is your Trump impression just Bernie Sanders? Chris, I think you could do your Bernie Sanders voice of support here. Well, those of you think you Trump, Alex Jones, Pippa collab, and that's just playing Overwatch. True. Can somebody make one of those AI videos where it's like the president's playing Overwatch, but also I'm there for some reason? Act natural, thank you. Thank you, Pippa, very cool. Thank you, Pippa, very cool. Yeah, thank you, Pippi. Oh, God. Oh, God, that'd be so fucking fun. Do you remember when AI Trap roasted you? I do! Oh, my God. I hate election season, but one of the things I love about election season is when you're going for a walk, you're walking by all these houses, and at least with my neighborhood, it is not an even divide. It is not even. I won't get into which side is flopped or whatever, but like you'll see a bunch of signs for one person, and then there'll be like one person with the opposing side's sign, and you're just like, oh my god, you are not getting invited to the neighborhood barbecue probably. Good luck, friend. What the fuck? It's pretty funny. That one house. Yeah, that one house. You're like, yeah, pretty courageous. Pretty brave of you. Pretty brave of you. But... Nate Gray, thank you. Real talk. Will Trump commission a big Tata model of himself? He should. He should. If he can make NFTs of himself, he should make a VTuber model. A contrarian. Oh, man. It's so funny. I can't go into all the, like, the differences and stuff, but... between, like... the houses and stuff, like, putting up the signs, like, the things that I've noticed. But it's so... it's so funny. It's so funny. I don't get the political signs at your private home. I'd rather keep it private. I would too! I don't understand! I don't understand. I don't want to make a fucking enemy of my neighbors or anything, okay? It doesn't matter, like... even if you're on, like, the majority side or whatever, right? It doesn't matter, because there's still going to be other people that feel very passionately the opposite way. And now you have outed yourself as being, like, the opposite, and it's like, oh god. I don't care to have fucking political debates with my neighbors. I don't want to have these discussions. I don't want my neighbors to know me as that person or whatever, you know, like... I don't know. My parents don't put out signs. My parents are more of like, they'll see somebody holding up a sign, they'll go, hell yeah! I'll go killing you. I'm going to a giant knife shop next week. Should I get another Becker knife? You should get a K-bar. You should get something made of Damascus steel. Where I'm from, most people make their ideas their personality. I can hear that in Papakin voice. Dear, thank you. I long for a time when politics were not so... I long for a time when politics were not so divisive. I feel like they've always been divisive. Sir, thank you. Are election signs just Oshi marks for politicians? They kind of do be. I think politicians should use Oshi marks. I think that would be amazing. Corn Arne Citron, thank you. Can I become a Pakistani general consul, please? Okay. That's a game changer. That's a game changer. You know, I bet there are people that booted up this stream, saw me talking, and were like, I'll come back when she's playing the game, and only just now opened up the stream again, and are like, why is she still talking? Scarfeed the Strange, thank you. AI Trump already watches Pippa. AI Biden watches Kirsha. The Great Divide. Oh, you sound like you. What's Papakin's Oshi mark? Papakin's Oshi mark? Papakin's Oshi mark is just mine, but with a mustache at the end. That's what I think. Or maybe Papakin's Oshi mark would be just a rabbit and then a mustache. Hey, chat. The mustache is hilarious. He watches those videos sometimes. I'll be like, are you ego searching? And he'll be like, no, they just pop up. And then I'll see his search results like pop up when he'll go to like show me something, and he'll start typing it in, and I'll see like the fucking search for Papakin in his goddamn search bar. Anyways, he'll show me stuff, and he'll be like, look at it, it's they gave me a model. It's just your model, but with a mustache. And I'm like, yeah. They gave you a model. That's yours. That's your model. Papakin, you are love. Papakin ego searching. Papakin ego searching. It's pretty funny. He's had a taste of internet niche micro celebrity. This sounds like you. Papakin is adorable. It's not the word I would use to describe my father, but alright. Like, Papa Kid loves us! Oh my god. He's a silly dude. He is silly. It's sweet how excited he gets. He gets so excited. He gets so excited about the streamer stuff. I like to think he's very proud. I mean, he said he's proud of me, which makes me happy. But Xbox, thank you. Popkin merch win. It feels like I earned it, you know? Because Popkin, when I was younger, was very much the type where he was always like... Because one of my other sisters, she got really upset a lot. And she would be like, Popkin doesn't say that he's proud of me. Popkin, our parents aren't affectionate enough. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well... It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. And I remember I told Mamakin and Papakin once her feelings. Kit Kat, thank you. This is for Papakin. And they were like, Papakin was like, if you do something for me to be proud of you, then I'll say I'm proud of you, but you gotta do something for me to be proud of. And I was just like, holy shit. Zara, thank you. Cthulhu 2024. Why settle for lesser evil? Based. Papakin's very based. Brutal. Very brutal. Very brutal. But now so when Papakin does say he's proud of me, it feels that much better, you know? It doesn't feel like a shallow compliment, you know? He's right though. Come on, do something, meme, yeah. Kilo Toro, thank you. Hey Pippa, I just recently went to my first therapist appointment and got some screenings, and it has made me pretty hopeful for what the future has. Hell yeah! Hope things go well for you. Pickles of Peace limited edition, thank you. I was there in the beginning, I'll be there till the end. Hell yeah. Are you the favorite child? Yes. Probably. I like to think so. I don't know. They don't hate my siblings, but my siblings are also kind of fuck-ups. So I think it's arrogant. I think it's arrogant to be like, I'm the favorite, but I'm the most successful. So I think even if I'm not like emotionally the favorite or whatever, or even if they're like, no, we can't pick favorites, you know, like I'm still I'm still the best. Like natural Lingu. Brutal base. The favorite to be around. I'm the ultimate super talent. Oh yes, please. I'm not the most charismatic. I'm still very awkward. Let's change the you. Use this to buy a Dr. Pepper for Papa King. I like root beer. But I forgot what I was saying. It's cool when the runt is so successful. Oh yeah, I'm still very awkward. I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to like the dinner party and impress everyone. Not that my parents ever go to dinner parties or whatever, but I am the child that they can brag about to other parents now. So, Evil Magic, thank you. This is by Papakin more root beers. Hell yeah. Funny. My siblings had a lot of complaints growing up. And I remember when I was young, I used to sympathize with them a lot, and I'd be like, oh, you know, that's right, this isn't fair, or whatever. And then it never, like, the things that they said were not like the things that bothered me ever. So I was like, oh, actually, like, I definitely had my complaints growing up about my parents, but I always felt very disconnected from my siblings, because my siblings would be like, oh, they don't show affection enough, they don't say that they're proud of us, they don't do this, they don't do that. And I was like, well, skill issue, man, just like do better. they didn't just do it for me either. It wasn't like, oh, I'm so proud of you for drawing that thing. You know, it was like, if I wanted my parents to say I'm proud of me, like I have to like do something. I have to like score high on a test or whatever. I have to like score top in my class, you know? So it was kind of like motivation at times. But then with my siblings, it was like, it's because we didn't get that motivation when we were younger that life was so much harder for us. And I don't get it. I don't understand that. Richard Slammer, thank you. I'm sorry if this is too personal, but since you brought that up, things are better now between you, Schizokin, and Breederkin than they have been, aren't they? I guess. We're kind of just all neutral towards each other. Space Pie, thank you. Petition to buy him a possum model. I'm an only child on my mom's side and eldest of two on dad's side, and neither of them called me their favorite son, Lamau. Existing in peace, and existing in peace. You have to be able to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Haha, family trauma. I don't think it's trauma. It's just like a... It's like a language or emotional disconnect, I guess. Growing pains / ideologies. Drama. Webster, thank you for the 33. Stigma, a mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. The stigma of being a CHILLas art game. It's a man, thank you. Speaking of treating things, how's the arm cancer? I went to... We have like a drying rack outside, and it's like a big tall freestanding one, and it gets knocked over in the wind a lot. And I went to go stop it from falling because I was out there, and I have never felt I have felt such pain, but it was an immense amount of pain. I like went to stop it from falling, and I grabbed it with my left arm, my left hand, and it, oh my god. Go see a doctor. 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐿 saying I should go see a physical therapist and get them to diagnose it because a doctor will just say, oh yeah, your arm hurts, go to a physical therapist. Marcus, thank you. Pip, I'm going to Vegas. I need your lucky numbers for roulette. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And 3. And 33. And 3. This is nothing you... It was Papa, the Ukrainian dog is innocent. Okay. I shall thank you, Pippa. My dad went out for milk 20 years ago and still hasn't made it back. Can you be my father figure till he gets back? He should be back any day now. He'll come back. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yeah, good luck, Gambler Bro, though. Best tender, thank you. Just buy a big Lyceum plush and pretend you're a nice type gym leader. Tempting. Clever Dog, thank you. Pippa, have you heard of this thing called a schedule post? I don't wanna. Skippy Dingle Talk, thank you. When will 𝐂𝐴𝐚 be debuting as part of Phase pre-Origins? Binary goes, thank you. Trauma is a point of view. What was trauma for others turned out to be some of the most fun I ever had. Perspective matters. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean by that? What? I do think as a concept, I guess that's true. I don't know. Maybe that was traumatic for my siblings. But for me, it's like, I don't get it. I don't get how you can be traumatized by that. Jack Manson, thank you. Pippa, what post did you like that got the orange man at you? I don't remember. Flores, thank you. I like you. Would you like to log into Black and White 2 again sometime? I don't have my old save file. For you, it was a Tuesday. Built different. I don't think it's built different or anything. It's not like... I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Something is right there in front of you, and it's achievable, and all you have to do is just a simple thing, and then you can get the thing that you wanted. So just like do it, you know? Just get it. If they're not saying they're proud of you enough, then just do something to make them proud. It's not like my parents are like, oh, you have to become like a neurosurgeon for us to say we're proud of you or whatever. Like, doing something top of your class or getting like straight A's or doing any sort of like relative, accomplishing any sort of like relative accomplishment is like, it was enough. Like, they weren't like extreme hard asses. You're not a reverse, thank you. I have a daughter and feel that difficult to think of the internal and external validation seeking. Too much of one makes you a stunted individual. Homer, thank you. You lost our save file. HG, come to play, thank you. Einstein's theory of gravity is the larger the mass, the more it attracts the other word. In other words, damn, she's thick. I hope, Leonardo, I hope you're able to figure out the right balance for your daughter. Do that, thank you. Afraid of the dark? Dad locks me in the closet for 2 hours, still afraid of the dark. Just gay now. Congratulations. That's what Papakin's like. Papakin is very like, just expose yourself to your fears and they'll go away. And I'm like, I agree with my siblings. There's trauma here. There's trauma. This is crazy. Anna, thank you for the $100 dues. Thank you. Medical funds. Thank you. Thank you. In other words, get over it. True. Thank you. Flooding is an actual therapy form, but you know, there's a real way to do it. Not applicable. Think you figure out what you believe and good chance and achieve that. I'll figure out what you believe is good and achieve that. Tessa, thank you. I drove over a rabbit once. Didn't mean to. It darted out the last second. After panic stomping the brakes, I thought, Pippa, you tard. You killed me. What the fuck? Smugsuck, thank you. One thing I enjoy doing on VR chat is going to a world with a video player and catching up on VODs. You know what? I've never thought about doing that before, but that might be really comfy. I could find like a comfy like barn world or something and put on like 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭. That could be so cute. Be comfortable. I should try that. Micro noise, thank you. Oh, but my extensions aren't gonna work. My live TL extensions aren't gonna work. And in general, I'm not gonna be able to translate anything. Watch 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 clips. I guess I just have to watch clips. Micro noise, thank you. 1 chinchilla good, 2 chinchilla better. Precious Kitsu, thank you. As the chinchilla, Pippo finally takes a bath, a dust bath. It's clean dirt. I could watch like the Ians. I watch a lot of Mume now. Aren't a lot of those worlds purged recently? Yeah. Echo noise, thank you. Reverse rabbit's paw, everything crumbles for you. Goes far, thank you. That's the same exact bathroom as that Vtuber horror game. Yes, thank you, Pippa. I'm about to demolish this entire pizza. Hell yeah. Just these nuts, thank you. Yabbit tax money for Pippa. PayPal, thank you. Paying for super chats is free chat. Naturally negative, thank you. If a person disappears and nobody remembers them, were they ever really there? Oh, Mume's enigmatic recollection VODs were really fucking funny. The sheer confusion and then everything she touched breaking around her. I didn't watch anybody else's like first stream POV. I've only seen hers. Maybe the other. I want to like sit down and watch all of them at some point. But Mume's what now? There was the enigmatic recollection Minecraft server. And I don't know if it was happening for everybody else as well, but for Mume, everything was just falling apart constantly. She was constantly getting kicked from the world and everything was breaking, and she was like, I guess I was isekai. I guess. I don't remember. And it's just the way she says it is the funniest shit. Welcome, Lang, thank you. It works there. Me taught me to swim under 24 hours. It was all psychology. Turned out I could swim all this time and I didn't know. Oh yeah. Explain what enigmatic recollection is. Haha, Minecraft. Binary Ghost, thank you. How does City Skylines measure up to SimCity 4? I don't know anything about SimCity 4. I've only played, I think, the original. What I miss about SimCity is the absurd humor of it. City Skylines is more serious. Watch the Bijou one, you'll have a good time. I will watch the Bibu. Background noise and you, Papakin needs his cut of merch sales though. He asked me. He was like, oh my god, Papakin is a real capitalist. Papakin was like, so like, could I make my own t-shirt or something and sell that? And I was like, no, you can't do that. And he was like, well, I don't see why not. And I'm like, because it would be very bad for me if my father was making merch of himself. And he was like, no, I'll put like the model, right, that somebody made with the mustache on it, and I'll just make it a t-shirt, and it'll say, hey chat, what's up chat, on the shirt. And I was like, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's not, you can't make that. He was like, why not? And I was like, because the model belongs to Face Connect, and like, it'd be kind of like circumventing like the Face Connect cut, you know, if you just made your own shirt. And he'd be like, it's like, oh my god. I don't remember what he said after that, but it was, holy company bootlicker. I am a bootlicker. I love my company. Every so often, Papakin's like, so would your viewers like follow you over if you like didn't do the Pippa stuff anymore? Could you like be Pippa but without like the company? And I was like, no. No. Because he doesn't understand that like Pipkin Pippa is property of Face Connect, you know? So he's like trying to like rationalize all these ways that like he's not like trying to get me to leave the company or whatever. He's just like trying to figure out how I can make more money. And it's like he doesn't get it. He's trying. I don't mean that in a condescending way. I really appreciate it, but the copyright stuff goes very over his head. He's being a dad. He's being very dad. Jonathan Perry, thank you. You have lore. Nate, great, thank you. Start dropshipping those stick-on mustaches and call that Papakin merch. Base dad trying to help you out? Yeah. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand like the VTuber culture stuff either, of like you can't just like leave. And it's not like a hostage situation thing. It's like a mutually beneficial thing. But in his mind, it's like, oh, everything's like been built up. So now just like take Pipkin Pippa and leave. And it's like, that's not. But he's trying to help. He's trying to. He doesn't follow intellectual property. He does not. Lena, did you tell him about the confession? Nah. I should though. I wonder what he'd say. He'd probably be like, well, how rich is he? Leonardo Rivas, thank you. Tell him it's like a racer. They don't own the car. Get in the model, shouldn't you? This might actually work as a method of explaining it properly. That might work. That actually might work. If I explain that like that, that might actually work. Man. Don't sell off your daughter, Papakin. He wants you to go into the city and become a doctor someday. Stragglers posted. Dynamic Diddling, Breeder Kim was trying to impress with her breeding. Lutila, thank you. Got the 𝐂𝐚𝐿 today. Audio setup is a pain. Yeah, it's a pain, but it's worth it. I find it hard to stream without a 𝐂𝐿 now. I really like them. I've talked to some of the 𝐂𝐿 people now, and it cleared up many of my misconceptions about the 𝐂𝐿. I thought that they had discontinued the 𝐂𝐿, that the company was shutting them down, but apparently not. They're still gonna continue pushing out updates and stuff. Yeah, John 𝐂𝐿. Good noise, thank you. Would you buy the Pippa model if you wanted? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that stuff. But I will say, like, I don't think I can go into specifics. But Face Connect is very generous, I'll say. I would not be, like, if I, for whatever reason, did want to leave, which I don't. I am very, very happy in Face Connect, okay? I have absolutely no plans. Anyway, oh, thank you for the raid! Thank you, Active Matatabi raid. Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, raiders, my name's 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. We were just at the end of stream here. I'm sorry. But I hope you had a good one! 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐿. Contribution to Pop Against t-shirt merch project. Sounds like yes, but being in phase is still beneficial to me. I really love Face Connect. I really love Face Connect. You know, it's not... It's not like... How do I explain this? If I wanted to just leave and be like Popcorn Papa or whatever the fuck, you know? The pink rats. It would not be an issue. If I wanted to try and if I wanted to try and, you know, continue to be Pippa as well, would not be an issue. Most likely with like some talks and stuff. Like, Face Connect is it's a very, very kind company in my experience. You know, it's a company. It's a company. So how do I explain this? Like, they care about the company's best interest, you know? And when you're in the company, generally your best interest aligns with the company's best interest, because when the company is doing well, it means you're going to get more opportunities and have more resources at your disposal and stuff. A company is a family. It's not a family. Face Connect is not a family. Everybody's like nice to each other and stuff. It's a very comfortable environment. You can banter with management and stuff. It's very relaxed. But it is like still a company at the end of the day, you know? It's in the best interest of the company to treat the talents well. Some companies don't seem to understand that. Yeah. Management knows that, like, treating the talents well makes the company run well. So they treat us well. Background noise, thank you. Don Fishman is good to his capos. I think that's like the logical summation of it at the end of the day, you know? Morale is important, yeah. Management very much understands that. So even when there are times when we as talents like act out of line or whatever, management is still very kind to us, even when sometimes we don't deserve it. Treating people who make money well means you make more money, yeah. Yeah, so I don't... If I ever wanted to leave... like, it would have to be like some sort of like amazing offer from another company, you know? It would have to be like just like a phenomenal offer. Because there's no... It's so comfy here. Like there's no reason for me personally to leave. Maybe for other talents, maybe they have gripes or something. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, you know? You'd never go indie again. I don't think so. I don't think I'd ever want... Well, I mean, I've never been indie, you know, but... but I hypothetically, I would never want... I would never want to go that route. You know. Finish your list. Less structure for more freedom. It's a big one up for a lot of companies. Yeah. Not applicable that you just get your dad a contract with FaZe. Do guy think you 𝐂𝐴𝐴 goat revolt against the system. Binary goes thank you. Your dad is based. Copyright is fake and rainbow lawyers can't beat you in a physical fight. I fought many lawyers with my fists. Win 100%. Goes far thank you. 𝐂𝐴𝐴 and 𝐂𝐴𝐚 collab win. That would be funny. Act natural thank you for spicy deluxe from Chick-fil-A. Oh, I do love Chick-fil-A. Binary goes thank you. A company's best interest and your best interest align only when you own stock in the company. I have 7,000 shares of the company I work for. I own a ream of printer paper. Printer paper. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do guy thank you. As lurker who can now support whatever we do. I got you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Have they met before? I don't think so. I can't remember time. My parents... Or Mamakin has met a member of management before. Mama, thank you. I'm sorry. Mamakin has met a member of management. Oh, yeah. Mama, thank you. Thanks for being Stinky. The stinky rabbit that brings us joy. Yeah. Yeah. I think... being indie makes sense for a lot of people. You know? I think there are a lot of people that can handle themselves very well and the like company environment can feel like stifling for them. The bureaucracy at times can be too much. The like sense of trade-off isn't always worth it for some people, you know? But for me personally, I think it's like how does the saying go? Necessity is the mother of invention, or is the mother of creativity, or something like that. And I think that very much applies to like companies. You know, like you can't when you're in a company, you can't always necessarily just like go up to an artist and be like, I want this, here you go, let me pay you, call it good, end of the day, right? Because you have to go through management and you have to get them to reach out, and you, unless you're doing something like SCEB or whatever. Limitation breeds creativity. Yeah, limitation breeds creativity. I think it can be annoying for a lot of people, and like I've definitely had projects and stuff that have like fallen through because things just got kind of like lost in the weeds with management at times. But then there are also other times where I definitely would not have been able to pull off a project myself, and management's help is the only thing that like made it possible, you know? There's one like that's coming up here in October, actually. There's a little Halloween project that I intended on putting together, but basically at the end of the day, all I did was act as like a advisor. One of the managers like super came in clutch and did pretty much everything and took like all of the work off of my shoulders, which was phenomenal. It was very much appreciated. That was kind of insane. Because there's a lot to it. We'll see how it turns out in the end. Progress has been very nice, I think, though. Hi there, goes to give it $20. You're not my Yoshi, but I do enjoy your content and what you do when I do catch it. Take this final bit of dosh for the night. I consume a lot of you in clip form, many hours of entertainment, worth every dollar. Well, thank you. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoy my content, even if it's mostly in clips. Background noise, thank you. Any advice on talent management for small corporals? Oh, Apache Attack Helicopter, thank you for the 25 Poké dollars. For super chat, thank you. Okay, advice for small Hmm. Hmm. Advice on talent management for small corpos. Talents don't need as much management as they think they do. A lot of people are like, oh, like a lot of VTubers will be like, oh, I need somebody to look at my emails. I need somebody to talk to artists for me. I need somebody to give me content ideas, you know? And it's like, if you can't do a lot of that yourself, then you're never gonna make it. You're not. Stuff like managers should do stuff like reaching out to artists and stuff. And they should be keeping up with emails and stuff. But not for like the thing with small corpos usually is that like the talents are basically like indies. There's like two types of small companies, so it's kind of hard to describe the difference. It's kind of hard to give like a clear-cut answer, I guess. I think if you're managing a small company, I think it's important to identify what your talents actually need. What are the two types? I think the first type of VTuber company is the type where it's more like VShojo, right? Where it's a bit more hands-off and the talents are more independent. They still have like the shared email address for like sponsorship inquiries and stuff, but the talents can also manage everything themselves, reach out to artists themselves, etc. You know? The other type of company, small company, is more like Face Connect, where all of the talents are more like quote-unquote like property of the company. Everything's a lot more gated, and the talents look to management to make sure everything's running properly. Usually the latter, where the talents are like property of the company, the cut tends to be not as like overly generous to the talents, because usually with like type B company, they have more staff handling everything, you know? So they need that revenue. With like a type A company, they don't need as high of a cut, so they usually advertise themselves as having more generous cuts because they're not doing as much for the talents. They're just kind of handling stuff like talking to sponsors, maybe managing like convention appearances, you know? I don't personally like type A companies. For myself, anyways. I'm not like, oh man, I hate VShojo or whatever. Like as a company. I think as a company, VShojo is very, very fascinating. But as an idiot, I need more like the type B. I need more wranglers. You know, I'm fine with the more bureaucracy or whatever, because I don't like I'd rather more stuff be taken off my plate and I can just like focus on the stuff that I want to do and want to make. And yeah, she needs a designated tar wrangler. Yeah. But I also got into VTubers because of like Hololive, you know? I watched Hololive, and that's what made me like VTubers so much. So of course I'm gonna be biased. From talent management for a type A company, I would say it's really on the talent to like figure out most things themselves. You know, you have to worry about what's good for the company rather than trying to baby the talents. You know? Like, that's my personal opinion, right? That's my personal opinion. I feel like type A companies with their higher cuts and their more talent freedom and stuff tend to attract people who are like, all right, I'll just join, and if not everything goes my way, then I'll just leave, you know? That tends to be, in my opinion, like the type of people that a type A company attracts. And then type B companies attract people like with Stockholm syndrome who will who will, on the flip side, put up with absolutely miserable working conditions. Not if they can face connect, in my experience. But I've heard plenty of horror stories about several defunct companies where talents really had like no management other than them telling them, no, you can't do that. You know? But I've heard so many horror stories. Yeah. Mental patience. Stop where you are, Pippa. Can you wish me a happy birthday even though it was yesterday? Happy belated birthday, Red Clown. I hope you had a good one. I could use a type B manager, not a VTuber, just dumb. Yeah. More stragglers post. Oh, Recklipper, thank you! Pippa, when are we getting a Pippa mug to go with the Pippa coffee? There already is a Pippa mug. It's from my Shippa outfit debut. Also, when will I be a year older by the time I receive it? Perhaps you will. Echo noise, thank you. Pro tip, don't be like that CEO Pippa interview. That was so long ago now. Elmiosity, thank you. Oh man. I shouldn't. Well, I already started talking a little bit, so I'll just say it. Man, I encountered like another one of those CEOs. There was a CEO interview, yeah, of Now Media or whatever the hell. I did an interview with a VTuber company CEO. It was terrible. That's ancient, yeah. But more recently, I encountered like a VTuber CEO. No one like you guys would have ever heard of. And man, I felt embarrassed for him. Oh god. Some people... That's high school. Some people are just really clueless. You know? Were they scouting you? No, they weren't. They weren't scouting me. They were just talking about VTubers. Binary goes, thank you, screwed. I have money in my VTuber purse still. All life equals Disney and Face Connect equals Fox in the 80s and 90s. What the hell? Man. It was... Felicity, thank you. With the background of this game, this talk is giving deep midnight talks with good friend vibes. I like these vibes. Hell yeah. How did it go exactly? I can't like say anything, but it was just bad. Leonardo Rivas, thank you. Difference between being support or a clutch? I don't know. Did you let him down gently? I didn't really talk to him much, but it's definitely interesting how there are people out there whose entire job is managing other people, but they don't seem to know how to even manage themselves. I don't know. What really kills me is the ones that don't know anything about the VTuber industry, but they also don't have any experience with like running a regular business either. And you're like, so you're not coming at this from like a business angle, and you're not coming at it from like a fan angle. So like, what are you... AnyLife hit me up a few months ago. It was weird. I politely declined their offer. Yeah. Parasite angle. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Harem angle. I don't know. I feel like the root problem for many of these VTuber company CEOs is they're like, I want to have friends. I'm gonna put myself in a position where I promise people they're gonna have careers if they be friends with me. And it's like, sure, thank you. Wow, just like normal businesses. Hey. I don't know. It's crazy. People are crazy. People are crazy, chat. I just don't get it. I don't understand what they're thinking. That's the vibe I get from the stories I've heard. Yeah. More honest to trend, thank you. Not every VTuber CEO has marine in a jar. True. True. You looked out with Sakana. I really did. I applied for a company that had stock footage on its website. And by some miracle, I ended up being able to become a full-time content creator. What the fuck? It really... I really should not have lucked out as hard as I did. I still have all my organs. I'm not in one of those weirdo companies where the CEO wants to be fucking friends with everybody and... doesn't actually provide anything or whatever, you know? It's like, did I hit the jackpot? I did hit the jackpot. I very much hit the jackpot. It took a year of ironing out all the quirks, but you must play Overwatch to get your paycheck. Oh god! Chat, it's fine to... It's fine to poke a little bit of fun at a company that's like completely gone, right? And like we can all just look at it and be like, that was objectively bad, right? Like it's not drama to be like, that was objectively like terrible, right, chat? Yes. God. I won't say the company name, but god, there was that one company where the CEO was like withholding talents' paychecks if they didn't play Overwatch with him, or if they didn't... Was it Overwatch or League? I don't remember, but oh my god. And he was like debuting a new gen in the company, and he was like, I'll only show you your model if you get in the voice chat with me. Like, oh my god. This not thank you. Look, you rabbit feet, you might say. Second noise, thank you. How bad were the deals the poachers offered you? Deals other people have offered me? I received a few, not a lot. But any offer that I've had has been kind of just... kind of abysmal. It's kind of like... Do you want to leave your comfy position and come join my company where I'll give you a lot of money at the start, but there's no guarantee of anything going forwards? And it's like, no, why would I do that? why yeah, take a risk for no gain. Why would I do that? Are you insane? Are you dumb? I've had people... I had one offer that was like... How much would that be? It was like... It was like 10 times, basically, what I was making a month. They offered me. They were like, come over and we'll give you like 10 times your current, what you're making a month, and we'll get you any artist that you want, and blah 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't think so, man. I don't know about this. This sounds... Yeah, this sounds very sketchy. Probably empty promises. Probably empty promises. But I wasn't gonna, like... wasn't gonna bother with that anyways. It's like, you get a lot at the start, right? But think of everything that you lose. when you're like in the VTuber company, you know, you can't just like come back to the company. There is no like, I guess there have been in very rare cases, you know, in very, very rare cases, some VTubers have went back to their company, like Sasaki. But it's very, very rare. I don't think I would ever really risk gambling like that. Maluzi, thank you. Everyone, including Sakuna, is full of rejects. I mean that affectionately because so is its audience. A company of rejects is a good company. Binary goes, thank you. I thought about starting a VTuber company, but to be quite honest, I don't think I could deal with the mental illness that is required for the talents. It takes a very strong mind, I think. Mr. Phil, thank you. It says you're playing a game, but it's been yapping for a while now. Pippa Yapkin. Yeah, I already finished the game. But yeah, I don't know. I think in general, in this industry, a lot of people are blinded by immediate gains. You know, they see like they see like an opportunity for quick cash with something, or the ability to get something that they want. Usually like with sponsors. Sponsors are usually like the most egregious example of this, where people will be like, oh, I want, or like merch companies. There's a lot of like really shitty merch companies out there, and people will be like, oh, but I want to have merch. I want to have like a plushie of my character. And it's like, these companies are not usually not always great. 𝐿𝐴𝐤 𝐿𝐴𝐤, thank you for always being so candid with us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gonna get scammed. Yeah, you see a lot of scams out there. And some aren't overt scams. They're just, you wasted a lot of time and money when you could have done something more efficient yourself. Eternal, thank you. Nap, and I really like your summary of this one. Thank you. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's 9 p.m. chat. I'm gonna hop off for the night. If you missed it, we did at one point play a game here. And then we played a game earlier over on Twitch as well. Who's my thank you? Tonight has been really comfy. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. It was a short game, but it was a good opportunity to just sit and chat a bit. Sit and chat in a comfy environment. Trigger point, thank you. Good night, Pippa. Good night. Oh no, I just got here. Oh, sad for you. You'll just have to come back tomorrow. Activate the city skylines key? I'm going to activate the city skylines key. Fuck yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Wow, only one more day of Chillaween. Only one more day! Man. Thank you guys so much for stuff. Hi, my name's 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬. Oh. 𝐿𝐴𝐤 chills away, 𝐿𝐴𝐤. 𝐿𝐴𝐤 chills away, 𝐿𝐴𝐤. 𝐿𝐴𝐤 chills away, 𝐿𝐴𝐤.
Falls away till day, till day, falls away till day, till day, falls away till day. We hope you enjoyed your stay, Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you again soon, a few hours past noon. Drinking, watching, reacting, backseating, ISP problems left waiting. What the hell is Pippa eating? Mama Spanish chatters go ham. Miss Super Chats, when will Pippa some come back? We hope you enjoyed your stay. Your favorite streamers live. So today she'll be offline. 𝐿𝐴𝐤, we'll see you again soon. Leave a like and bob to the out. outro tune. Next stream we'll argue and laugh. Next stream we'll have a blast. Stick around to see who pick-a-rates. Read the chat rules and say hey dude. We'll stream again soon, come back again. And remember us when you hit message send. Till day fluffles away, till day, till day fluffles away, till day fluffles away.